Welcome to Bear Lifestyle, the podcast where we speak up and speak out about all taboo topics and make them normal and acceptable. You are invited to be curious, to try something new, and stay open to provocative perspectives. I'm your host, Simona Spark, a best-selling author, international speaker, transformational coach, and so many other things. Beyond anything else, I'm a woman who stopped following other people's rules and started creating my own. In this space, we are going to get naked by stripping away insecurities, self-judgments, and all kinds of limitations so we can reach in for the essence of who we really are Bear. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving. Thanks for listening. Welcome back. Celebration. I'm celebrating you. I'm celebrating myself and everyone with pure water today. Welcome back to a Bear Lifestyle. And for those of you that you are here for the first time, I am so happy that you find us. This is a space where, as I say in a promo, we want to talk about taboo topics so we could make them normal and acceptable. So today I choose to talk about speaking up and speaking out. This is the energy that I'm in because for the past week, I've been interviewing amazing speakers from around the world for my upcoming event, Raising My Voice Summit. So that being said, I will invite you to open the description and register for this summit. This is a free event. I'm recording all the conversations and I'm sending them to you directly to your inbox. All the conversations are focusing on how to navigate the fear of speaking. So let's talk about that for a minute, shall we? Have you ever been in a situation that you know what you want to say or what you feel, but you couldn't say it? Like, what's up with that? And I'm talking about, it could be as simple as talking with your partner or with your children, right? But the same goes with what is the fear around saying the things that we want to say, the things that we think and feel when we are in a business conversation, or even, when we have a presentation or give a talk or in a training. As you know, the fear of speaking has been huge for me. And I share my journey in my book. I have it here, Raising My Voice, the memoir of an immigrant. And was all about growing up without the right to speak. So I wanted to look into your past. You know how you grow up, you know the beliefs that you've been grow up with, or what was the habits, or what were the beliefs of your family, of your community, right? Because all of that leave a print on us. And of course, there is so many parts, like here we are full developed adults, and we are called to, I am called to speak. I am called to use my voice as a main tool in my work, through trainings here with you on the podcast, going on stage, different interviews on different platforms. It's all about speaking for impact, including my book. Most of my book, I recorded it first before I put it on the paper, right? So speaking up and speaking out, it's very important to me, and turns out to be my biggest gift. So I wonder, what are your fears around speaking? And I want you to think about this. we grow up and we are told from all directions, from so many people. How many times did you hear it? Just be honest. How many times did you hear it? We are told that the biggest fear is the fear of public speaking. And they're continue to telling us that. So it's not helping anybody, because you hear a story over and over and over again, and then becomes your belief. And then you back it up with all the statistics, and you could Google it and you will find the number one fear is the fear of public speaking. And it's just reinforcing that belief. But is it? You know, this is my favorite question. Is it? Is it though? Is it that the ultimate truth? Is that the bigger fear that you have? Because if that will be the truth, then why would you be afraid to have a conversation with your partner? Why would you be afraid to ask for divorce? Why would you be afraid to have a tough conversation with your parents or with your children, right? So we get to step back for a minute and to actually feel, when it comes to speaking, what do you feel? I want to drag your attention to three aspects. The fear of being judged, like what people will say about what you're saying. Number two, the fear of who is saying what it's saying, the fear of the people might leave you, or these people might change the relationship that you have with them, right? And number three, and I will dare to say, most importantly, what do you believe about what you're saying? Is that your truth? Is that your truth? What I seen with myself, and I don't mean if I want to talk about other people, but when I started this career, this coaching, and then I dive into training, I was always nervous to say the things that I learned from others that I didn't fully integrate. So they are not mine. So it felt like I'm an imposter. It felt like I'm not lying, but was not my truth, was somebody else's truth, that I took it from them and then I say it to other people, right? So when I finally integrate the work and little by little allow myself to say my words, to mess it up, to mispronounce it, to even throw some cuss words in there, right? It's when I dive into training, because I finally got into a space where I speak my truth. So when you speak your truth, the other three elements are like losing power, because your truth is your truth and nobody could tell you that you're wrong. It's your truth. So there will be people that will judge, and they're free to judge, but you know it's your truth, so you're solid. There are people that will not align with what you're saying and where you're going, and they might be, remain behind, or they don't want to move with you, but you know your truth, you're solid, right? So I want to invite you to look at this fear of speaking as inner work. It's an internal conversation that you have with yourself. I just have an interview this morning with two gentlemen that you will see them at the Raising My Voice, and we have a lot of conversation around this aspect. So I hope you register for Raising My Voice Summit, because as I say in the welcome video, it's literally a free training on how to navigate the fear of speaking. And it's just not only my perspective and speaking from my experience, but I'm bringing so many amazing experts and speakers that they could give you their perspective, their tools, and their gifts right? To help you on your journey of speaking up and speaking out, just saying the damn thing. So that's what I have for today. I'm going to keep it short, and I want to invite you to answer to those questions, and I put it for you in the description, just to have you reflect on what is your fear, not the fear that others told you that you should have, to really be honest, right? If you want to tap into your bare essence and keep it real and authentic, you know, the A and the R from the bear, you have to find your answer, and that is your truth. And then you could let it unfold from there, like really have that internal conversation of what's true to you, and start practicing every day, saying the things that you think and you feel, with one friend, with your partner, with your children, and allow yourself to calibrate and just get into this space and make it familiar, when it's make it okay for you to say the things that you think and feel. So I invite you to raise your voice and know that every time you do, you create an impact and you inspire others to do the same. Have a bear day. Thank you for tuning in today. I would love to hear from you. What inspired you? What triggered you? And what interests you? Please join the conversation by leaving your comments and your insights. Explore more about Bear Experience at simonaspark.com/bear. I hope you listen, follow, rate, and review all of our episodes. I can't wait to have you back. Till then, be Bear. Beautiful, authentic, real, and ever evolving.